What is up, YouTube? My name is Alex Manega, and today we're going to be reviewing the top 3 products on Product Hunt. So I have Draftium, Ship It, and Capture. So we're going to dive straight into that. I'm going to be giving my overall review on their graphic appeal, their website, what draws me about their product, and what I use it or not. So let's dive straight into this one. So the first one I see here is Draftium. The tagline here is Turbo Prototyping Tool for Websites. So off the top of my head, I'm thinking this is some sort of website builder. So let's dive into this. So the first thing I want to talk about is their avatar that they have for their Product Hunt right here, and that's just very clean. I talk about this all the time. When you can have a GIF right there, it just the GIF just it's a way better thing than just having some stagnant photo. And all the top products I've seen lately have had an animated GIF in the avatar. So if we're just basing off of what's working and what's kind of like going to the top of Product Hunt each and every day, these animated GIFs as avatars just show that, you know, there's some designer behind it or someone who knows what they're doing as far as being able to get your attention on Product Hunt. And I think it's brilliant, and that's just a beautiful design right there. So let's check out the website. So the first thing, very clean right here, right? Very bold text right here. There's nothing confusing here. I like this little graphic to the right. It's, you know, it's skewed, and that's something we've seen a lot in 2018, where you have that icons that are very skewed. They're on a slant, right? They're pretty hard to design, but there are tricks you can do in like Adobe Illustrator. I actually have a tutorial on my channel on how to do icons that are skewed like this. But overall, I think it's very clean. I love the little shape pattern here, right? Just something to add a little flair to the background instead of it all being black, which is cool. I love, oh nice, little animations kind of come in. A little bit robot-y, like there's not a lot of flair to it, right? It's kind of stagnant as far as how everything loads in. It kind of feels like a video game that's taking a while, like it's lagging or something. But it's still animated. It's still better than just something stagnant. So I like that. Right here again, you have these like really cool patterns, and the designer who did this, off the top of my head, like he's going into making a very subtle pattern here, but then he's also putting patterns inside the pattern. So if you see this baby blue pattern right here, there's like this like tree line, like these ripple effects that are inside of that pattern, and just that extra step adds some very just clean aesthetics to the site. And for me as a designer, I can appreciate that, because I know, you know, that designer had to take an extra step to mask that shape inside of that shape. So I like that, and he keeps it consistent here, right? Very consistent. I like this. The only thing that's throwing me off here, and I'm sure this is just something with like exporting, is you see, and this is going to be like, what the hell, but if you see these patterns in the background they're like round. There's no sharp edges, right? Like it's very easy like to follow. There's no sharp rough edges. It's like circles, right? Right here you have this really sharp edge, and I don't know if that was just something wrong with the export. It could have been, but it would have been cool if this was like, you know, border radiused out so that it was a little bit more consistent with this edge. That's just the only thing that throws me off, and that's because I'm a designer. So that's why I pointed that out. But overall, just very clean site. I really like the way this slider is really cool, this little border right here. I like how clean it is. It's very subtle, it's clean, easy to understand. There's some color splashes here and there that are really cool to see, so I like that a lot. And overall, just clean, understandable website. So I'd give this like a 7 out of 10. Really cool. As far as what I use it, kickstart your next visual fast, review and collaborate. It kind of feels like abstract to me, to be honest. Block settings, image, like it feels like, you know, all the new products that are coming out. Abstract. What's the other one? There's another one that I can't think of. All the ones that came out in 2018. It kind of reminds me of it. So I love Sketch. I'm gonna stick to Sketch until something comes in and derails my train with Sketch. But overall, good website, solid. So let's move into the next one. So Ship It. So once again, they have an animated GIF right here in the avatar, very clean, and this is a book. So the book where Silicon Valley product managers reveal all. So very compelling tagline, right? Anyone who's in the project manager space, even me as a designer, that tagline itself sells it to me, and I really like I'm like, oh, I wanna check out what like these product managers in Silicon Valley are hiding from me. So very cool. I love the cover of the book. I think it's very simple. It kind of it's kind, you have this cartoon text. It's 3D. It kind of pops out on you. You have this bright like yellow, just lemon yellow that sticks out really cool. Let's see what this book does. I'm sure it just takes you to somewhere like, oh, okay, so they do have a little landing page for it, right? I do like this little thing right here. So first name, the only weird thing about this is like ship it, first name, email, submit. I feel like there should be a buy button, right? If this is a book and I'm looking to buy it, I don't know, like, if I put my first name and email in, are they gonna send me a link to like an Amazon? Like, that's the only thing that's throwing me off a little bit. Is I don't know if this book isn't out yet, why there is not just a big buy me or buy now button for this book if it's out. So that's the only thing. This graphic right here, not good at all. Matter of fact, it looks like a glitch. And if let's try to see if we can get the actual div, because this should actually be like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna even let me. Let's just, I don't even think it's letting me grab anything. I'm just trying to show you guys. Oh, it is letting me. So transform, scale. I mean, this graphic, I have to squint my eyes to see it. It should be like that, right? Obviously, it needs to be like to the left a little bit, but it's a cool graphic, but I could barely see it until I put this CSS on it. So whoever's in charge of this website, I would make it a lot bigger, because this is how it looks and how small it is. I don't even know what that is. You know, it looks like something just that should not be there. So whatever. So get ship it for free. So maybe it's some free book. I don't know if it's a PDF. I'm a little thrown off by just it right here. It's all, you have this beautiful book that's framed. There's professional photography. It looks like that's framed, that this book is out there. You guys should buy it now. And then when you go to the website, you're kind of like, it kind of feels like I'm gonna get like a PDF in my email. I'm not looking forward to that. I want a hard copy of something cool. So the overall website, I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. I would read it if it was a hardcover, because it feels like just something that I'd like on my shelf, or something that, you know, could be visually appealing inside like my house or on my bookshelf or something like that. Am I gonna put my email in to get a PDF and read that? No, I'm not. So that's what I gotta say about Ship It. Last one for the day, guys, is capture 3D scan anything with your iPhone. So that's kind of cool. So I don't know why I would want to 3D scan it. Like, what are the perks about if I scan it? Can I like crop it and put it in like a photo, or what is this? Okay, so I can take the background out of my photo and make it 3D. That's kind of cool. Let's check out the site. So overall site, clean, right? There's not a lot going on here. I'm just gonna scroll through it just to see, and I like it. I like the site. Now, you know, this logo is a little bit small, but they're taking you right to the App Store, right? They say download on the App Store, which is what that book should have had. They should have had a link to Amazon or something to buy the hardcover book, but they didn't. But this is just very simple. If I want this is not something that intrigues me when I see it, right? This is, maybe if I was a little bit younger or something like that, this would be cool to do. But if I wanted it, I just got to hit the App Store button and I can download it. So I think that's really good. The little pattern right here, or not pattern, but this little subtle background, it clears up the white space, because there is a lot of white space going on here. They could have maybe grabbed it and put it on this right corner as well. So keeping this left side with this background and adding something to this right side. This is cool, but once again, like, I don't know what, this is very small to me, and this Business Insider is very small to me. This is cool, right? Nice little graphic of what you can do. You can 3D scan your foot. Like I said, if I was younger, maybe this would be appealing, but not for me right now. And then the pattern right here, you know how they're using this like very subtle background. They're using it right here as well. And that, you know, you don't have this straight edge. You have this kind of curve in, which is nice. And then it's just simple. It's very simple. It looks like it's some sort of theme. If I had to guess, it looks like a theme that a designer or developer did like very quickly, because these sections kind of feel like they don't flow right to me. The sections just feel like they were there and they just filled in the content so that they wouldn't have to delete any of the sections, is what it feels like. I could be wrong, but overall it's still a clean website. I give it like I give this website like a 6.5 out of 10. So still solid, nothing wrong with it, right? But just nothing like, wow, that's amazing. But at the end of the day, if you were intrigued by this app, you can download it right there, and I think that's the most important part. So that's what I have today, guys, on the top 3 products on Product Hunt. That is my review. If you guys have any questions, you can email me in the email below. But until next time, YouTube, I'm out.
Floating